morning, team. It is currently Monday and it is 9:35 in the morning. This might be the earliest I have been up in my home life in a long time. But also since I got back from holiday, I think, as well. I have lots to do today, lots of work to get on with. I need to pack bookmarks. I could do with doing some editing. I may push editing into tomorrow though and have like a full filming and editing day tomorrow. Although I hate doing that, I do like to split it up a little bit. The editing part works for me in bulk. However, I do get nervous about making it a filming day as well, because if I'm not in the mood tomorrow, that can cock me up quite heavily. But I do have 2 videos backed up that need to be edited, so I could edit those, and then I was planning on doing like a, you know, day in the life come tidy the house with me video, which I can do whether I'm in the mood for filming or not, because I need to get that done. The house is a mess, so I'm trying my bestest not to touch anything, because I do want to film that process and get a video out of it. But this week for reading, I have 3 books that I'm focusing on this week. Look how pretty those edges are. So let's go through and tell you what these books are. I have The Friendship Pact by Jill Shalvis. I am already partway through this, which is why I'm making it a focus for this week, because I do want to continue with it. I am really enjoying it. I'm 162 pages through this, and I'm really loving it. This is following Tay Holmes. I don't know who Tay Williams is. Tay Holmes, who is a relatively independent young woman who works for herself as an event planner, but for this company called Adrenaline HQ, which is run by this man called Luke and his girlfriend Caroline. Luke is wheelchair bound, and basically Adrenaline HQ will set up days out and, you know, like adrenaline junkie type things, rock climbing, skiing, diving, boat trips, etc. for disabled people, whether they have been injured during work, so in the army, etc., like Luke was, or whether they were born with a disability. And it's a very inspiring actually type of company, and I actually love this company. I am obsessed. I'm very invested in what this company does and how it works, because they give us a lot of information about that, which is what I love about Jill Shalvis's books. I've only read, this is only my second, but this is what I love about her. She gets you invested not only in the characters, but exactly what they're doing as well. So we're following Tay, main character. Luke and Caroline are some side characters, but are pretty heavily involved in this. Luke's brother, Riggs, is our second main character. This is a second chance romance. Tay and Riggs had a previous romance when they were younger, and Riggs is back in town. He's back. He's also in the military, and he's back from a tour. I don't know if he's still in the military or if he's now retired, but he has a stake in Adrenaline HQ, and his brother would like him to stick around and see how it goes for the summer, because they're trying new things via Tay for the summer. Tay's mum, April, is also involved in this as a side character as well. And I just love it. It's fantastic. I love all of the characters. I'm loving the storyline between Tay and Riggs. I'm loving the mother-daughter scenes between Tay and April. However, April is quite meddling. And I really enjoy Luke and Caroline's characters as well. So I'm having a good time with this one. Would like to finish it this week. It's really good. I would recommend. Then I would also like to read this week Mordew by Alex Phoebe. I wouldn't like to read this. I don't have much of a choice. This is for the book club that myself, Gav, Pris and Jade have. This is the JPEGs book club for our patrons. So we are reading this for our first book. This is the May-June book, and I've left it till the last possible fucking second to pick this up. We do have a live show at the beginning of July, so I do need to get to this. However, this isn't as intimidating as it is. Very intimidating. It is still intimidating, especially for someone who is in a reading slump. But I'm not completely in a reading slump. I'm in a fantasy reading slump. That's for damn sure. It's only 512 pages. This lot at the end, making it up to 617 pages plus, is all glossary, which, one, makes me happy that it's only 512. Two, makes me shit my pants that there's a 100-page glossary in here. What's the need? So we're going to be reading this. I'm going to be starting it today. If I could get through it today, that would be awesome, but I don't think that's going to be the case because I am hosting sprints today for Whateverthon. This starts off, and the reason why I was intrigued in the first place, with God is dead, his corpse is hidden in the catacombs beneath Mordew. It does sound great. However, I am aware that some of our patrons have already DNF'd this. I am aware that Pris started reading this on Saturday. I don't know how far she got. I haven't been brave enough to ask. She started off really positive, but then got bored very quickly. So, I don't know how this is gonna go. I am hoping that I can get a couple chapters in with the audio and physical books just to get my brain into it and get into the story, and then stick the audiobook on while I'm packing bookmarks this afternoon. Fingers crossed, and hopefully make a reasonable dent in it. If I could get halfway through, that would be sick. Oh, there is a thing here for part 2. So maybe, you know what, I'm gonna stick a thing in. Let's go with pink because that's the closest to red I'm gonna get. That's my goal for today. Page 249. If I can get further than that, sick, but if not, that's my goal for today. So that's the other book that I'm planning on reading this week. I would really like to read that in a very quick amount of time because I'm really busy this week. It's Thomas's 2nd birthday. So on Thursday, it's his actual birthday, so I'll be spending the day with him on Thursday. Obviously, Wednesday and Friday, I've got work. And on Saturday, it's his birthday party. So again, I'll be at my brother's all day on Saturday. Sunday's the only other time I'm going to get a chance to read this week. So if I could nail this by the end of tomorrow, that would be awesome. And then the only other book that I want to read this week is Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring-Blake. I'm basically just trying to get through the rest of my buddy reads or book club reads this week. This is for Literature Book Club for the month of June. So I do have hosts for the book club for June, and they are Maddie and Christy, and I'm really excited to read this and discuss it with them. I know that Mads already fucking loves this book. I know that India loves this book, so I'm really excited to read it. This is following Delilah Green, who swore she would never go back to Bright Falls. Nothing is there for her but memories of lonely childhood. Her life now is in New York, with her photography career finally gaining steam and her bed never empty. Sure, it's a different woman every night, but that's just fine with her. When Delilah's estranged stepsister pressures her into photographing her wedding, Delilah finds herself back in Bright Falls once more. She plans to breeze in and out, but then she sees Claire Sutherland, her stepsister's stuck-up bestie, and decides that maybe there's some fun and a little retribution to be had after all. As a busy single mother, Claire depends upon life without surprises, and Delilah Green is an unwelcome surprise at first. But when they're forced together during the many wedding preparations, Claire isn't sure she has the strength to resist Delilah's charms. Even worse, she's starting to think she doesn't want to. I'm really looking forward to reading this one because I've heard incredible things. And also, these two characters are stunning. Delilah and Claire are gorgeous. So, very excited about this one. Indeed. So yeah, those are the 3 books that I want to focus on this week. I am hoping I can get through them all. Fingers crossed. But if Friendship Pact runs into next week, that's fine. I just want to focus on getting these 2 done so that I am done and dusted for my have to reads. So this was an incredibly long introduction. My apologies. I am going to go because I need to get myself set up and ready for the day. I'm ready for sprints in a little bit, and I want to make a bit of a head start in this as well before sprints start. So I'm going to go and do exactly that. around 10:30. I was hoping to be much further into my book by now, but Andy distracted me by looking at holidays, and then I just fell down a rabbit hole of looking at holidays for the last 2 hours. So I'm feeling very square-eyed and tired now, but I am going to go up to bed and carry on reading in a minute. But I wanted to give you an update first. I did start Margie this morning, and I got, I was going to say a reasonable chunk in. It's a reasonable ways, I suppose. I got 145 pages. I'm in the middle of a chapter. I got 145 pages in. I'm just kind of like listening to this while doing other things. I don't know how much of it I'm retaining. We are following Nathan, who is a young boy who his father is very, very sick, and his mum needs money for medicine for his dad, and she's doing, you know, things that a woman shouldn't be doing to pay for this medicine. Well, try and pay for this medicine and keep food on the table. Nathan is trying to get money where he can also, and then one day Nathan's got this like magical ability. I haven't fully figured out what it is yet because it's only very briefly been mentioned. Unless it has been mentioned, I'm just not picking it up properly. However, one day he gets picked up. Oh, his mum sells him. That's what happens. His mum sells him, and he ends up going to the master with a bunch of other young boys, and the master gives these other boys jobs, but he won't give Nathan one because he has magic. So Nathan ends up going back to his mum. However, one of the guys that kind of like went to the master as well, he's got a crew. So Nathan starts working for him. He's got a crush on the girl in the crew, and I think she's got a crush on him. And I felt that was like very quick, unless I missed something because I wasn't properly taking it in, I don't know. And now he's working for this crew, trying to get the money together so that he can get his dad medicine. He's not even bothered about getting money, to be perfectly honest. He just wants the medicine. And that's where I'm up to so far. I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know where I'm up to. I think they're about to start a big heist or something. I don't know. I'm just aimlessly listening. I did stick a tab in at like part 2, 249 page mark. So I'm going to try and get to that tomorrow, see how I'm feeling about the book. And if I'm still feeling this way about it, like very meh, and just, I feel like I'm not taking in properly what the book is about, I may put this down and DNF it, but we're going to see. I want to give it a reasonable chance, so we're going to see. But I did also start, that's helpful, Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake, which is the literature book club for the month of June, because I didn't realise there's no audio book for this, which is awesome. So I did start this, not very far into it. I got to chapter 2, which is page 12, because I was planning on reading a whole bunch of it tonight. Becca had Patreon sprints on, but then Andy started messaging me about holiday, so I got distracted. So I'm going to go up to bed now and try and read a bit more of this, maybe try and get to like the 50 page mark or so, see if I can get a reasonable chunk in, and then continue on with it tomorrow. I got all of the bookmarks packaged today, so I'm hoping that tomorrow I can focus on editing. I do now have 3 videos filmed that need editing. I'm hoping that I can also film the cleanup video as well tomorrow. So that's good, because it's not necessarily a sit down video, it's just like a, you know, spend the day with me cleaning kind of video. So in that case, I can also listen to some more of Marju. So I'll probably start the day off doing some editing, break it up with some cleaning, come back to the editing, and then in the evening try and read some of this before a Cinderella story with my patrons. So that's where I'm up to. I'm gonna go because my battery's dying again. So I'll check back in with you tomorrow, I've no doubt.
The next day.
Good morning. It is Tuesday. I nearly said Wednesday, then it's definitely not Wednesday. It's Tuesday, that's wishful thinking. And it's quite late in the morning actually. It's 25 to 12. I have to leave in a second. I'm getting my nails done at 12. Which I'm excited about, but I've got no idea when I'm getting done. But I've got no update for you. I went up to bed last night to try and read some more of Delilah Green Doesn't Care, but I got distracted by TikTok and I didn't read anymore. I am aiming to read some more of this today. I don't I still don't know what I'm going to do about this. I have absolutely no desire to continue with that book, so I don't think I will. But I came on to open this with you. I don't know what's wrong with my batteries at the moment, but this one is dying again already. I came on to open this with you. It is from Happy Go Lovely Sleeves, which is, I think, Gabby from Gabby Reed's sister's shop. And I ordered these for Summerween. And I'm so freaking excited that I got some of these. So I am very, very hyped. I can't remember what I got, which is even more exciting. So they come like this. There's a little thank you thing. Oh, I'm so excited for Summerween. If you don't know what Summerween is, it is a readathon, sorry. It's a week-long readathon hosted by Gabby from Gabby Reads and Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte, and I will link them both in the description box down below, but they have a whole bunch of merch this time around. I also got one of their hoodies, which should be coming soon. So this is a book sleeve, and there is room here for like your Kindle and stuff. There's room for a pen if you annotate, and inside it is pink, but this one has the bats on. I really liked the bats. And then this is a bookmark. I am obsessed with the my camera died before, but I was showing you this little bookmark thing, fabric bookmark that goes over the corner of your page. I know that Olivia's been using these for a while and I really wanted to get one. So let's pick a random book and show you what how this goes. Hello. So get a page in your book, pop your bookmark on the page, and it looks like this. Isn't it adorable? I'm obsessed. I'm really excited that I got one. So very excited to have those. Not that I am excited about that a little bit. Very excited to have those for Summerween. That's exciting. I have since gotten back from getting my nails done. I went for blue and rose gold this time, and I now need to get on with some editing. It's like 2 o'clock and I haven't done any so far, and I really wanted to get a video up today. So I'm gonna get on with some editing and I will check back in with you when I've got an update for you.
The next day.
Hello loves, it's currently Wednesday. I had to think about that then. I thought it was Thursday for a hot minute. It's Wednesday and it's 9:25. I've just got back from my brother's in the evening. It looks sunny as hell. It's just because I've got skylights in the kitchen. And I have a couple parcels and a little bit of a reading update for you. So these are both from Hatchet, which I am a little bit concerned they could be the same book. I can't remember what they are, to be honest. I don't know if they're from a publisher. Oh, yes. Okay. Nice. And what is this one? This isn't the same book because this is skinnier. For sure. Okay, cool. So they are both from Pittacus though. So I did request a copy of Twisted Hate by Anna Huang. I haven't read Twisted Love yet, but I do really want to. So I am excited to have a copy of Twisted Hate. This I think is a series. This is the Twisted series, and I reckon that in general the series is like a maybe a potentially bully romance. I don't know. This one is gorgeous, cocky and fast on his way to become a hotshot doctor. Josh Chen has never met a woman he couldn't charm except for Jules Ambrose. The beautiful redhead has been a thorn in his side since they met, but she also consumes his thoughts in a way no woman ever has. When their animosity explodes into one unforgettable night, he proposes a solution that will get her out of his system once and for all. An enemies with benefits arrangement with simple rules. No jealousy, no strings attached, and absolutely no falling in love. Outgoing and ambitious Jules Ambrose is a former party girl who's focused on one thing, passing the bar exam. The last thing she needs is to get involved with a doctor who puts suffer in insufferable, no matter how good looking he is. But the more she gets to know him, the more she realises there's more than meets the eye to the man she's hated for so long. Her best friend's brother, her nemesis, and her only salvation. Interesting. I am here for this. Also, it's dual POV. This is a chunky book though for a romance. 504 pages. Is it necessary for the romance to be this long? Anywho, I am excited about this one, so I am looking forward to starting the series, continuing. Thank you, Pittacus, for sending me this one. I appreciate it. And then they also sent me Don't Go Baking My Heart by NG Peltier, which I do have an e-arc of, so I am surprised to get a physical copy as well, but thank you so much for sending me this one. I have Sweet Hand from Pittacus, which is probably also by NG Peltier, which is probably how I've ended up with this as well, because it's the same author, same publisher, but I haven't read it yet, so I envisage some videos coming. This one is Bake It Till You Make It. Devin King has a strict life plan and making partner is top on his list of career goals. To prove he's a team player, he decides to take part in the upcoming office baking competition. Only problem, he doesn't know anything about baking. Pastry chef Reba is surprised when Devin asks for her help with a potential baking crisis. He's not exactly being receptive to the adorable cat pictures she's been texting him. When her friends bet her that she can't get the stoic Devin to lighten up, Reba set out to prove them wrong and show Devin how to have some fun. As the competition draws closer, their baking sessions start to heat up. A one-night stand turns into 2 nights, then 3, but Reba doesn't fit into Devin's carefully crafted life plan, and as Devin tries to focus on winning the contest, he realises that his perfect plans are crumbling, and sweet treats aren't the only thing getting hot in the kitchen. Ah, I love it. This is perfect for like a beachy read, so I am here for this. I'm very excited. I love something that's got like bacon in it, so I am here for this. I don't think this is out yet in the UK, unless it is. Came out on the 21st of June. What day are we on now? The 22nd. It came out yesterday. So, nice. Thank you, Pittacus, for sending me both of these. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. I do have a couple of reading updates for you. I have not read any more of Delilah Green Doesn't Care, so I do need to continue on with that, but I think that the live show is going to end up being a little bit later on, like towards the middle of July anyway, because of Yalk, so that's okay. I've got a bit more time with that one. And then I also have started rereading the Illuminae files, just Illuminae. I decided to pick this one up last night with my patrons because I've come to the conclusion that this could count for political fantasy. So I am DNFing Mordew. I just don't have the want or need to pick that book up at all. But I do still need to read political fantasy to complete my board. So I have decided to pick up Illuminae, which is a political sci-fi. But if you go on Goodreads, I don't know why I'm holding this pencil. If you go on Goodreads and check out what genres people have classified Illuminae under, fantasy comes up. Over 1,000 people have classified that book as a fantasy. So we're bending. It's a stretch, but I don't care. I love that book. I love that series. I'm already 150 odd pages in. I only started it last night, but I fucking love this book. So I'm very excited about picking that one up. It will also count for like a one-word title, so that's good. So yeah, I'm happy. I haven't continued on with The Friendship Pact either by Jill Sharvis, which I'm also partway through, so that is a thing. And I still need to read A Host Fave. So I am freaking out a little bit because we don't have long left. The next few days for me are very busy. Tomorrow is Thomas's birthday, so I am going to be going to the movies in the morning, watching Jurassic World Domination with Andy, and then in the afternoon we're going to be at my brother's for the rest of the day for Thomas's birthday. Friday I'm working and also baking a cake for Thomas's party on Saturday. Saturday is Thomas's party. Sunday I'm free, so I can get back to reading on Sunday. So Friday evening I can get back to reading as well. I was gonna read some this evening, but I'm so fucking tired. I really need to wash my hair, and I'm actually debating just going to bed and getting up early and doing it in the morning. So yeah, it's a busy week. And then next week, I don't think we have that long left of the month. Only till Thursday. So if I do want to fit any more reading for Whateverthon, I only have till Thursday to do so. So I don't know how I'm going to get on, to be perfectly honest. We will have to see. So anyway, I'm going to go because I'm really tired. But again, thanks to Pittacus for sending me both of these. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna go because I'm incredibly tired. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, good morning. It is Monday and I'm here to wrap this reading vlog up. I didn't actually get a chance to finish anything this week. I started a couple of things, but I didn't actually finish anything. So, which is, you know, I have this mental block that says that I need to finish something in every reading vlog, otherwise what's the point in it? That's not how a reading vlog works. As long as you're reading, it doesn't matter whether you finish it or not. So let me tell you about what I started and how it is going. I did start Illuminate by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, which is the first book in the Illuminate files. This is a reread for me. I think it's like the 4th or 5th time I'm rereading this. But I love this series and I'm reading this, I'm bending it for the prompt of political fantasy. This is a sci-fi, but if you go on Goodreads and look at the genres that this comes under, over 1,000 people have put this under the fantasy genre, so I'm saying it counts. I love this series. So this is a political sci-fi slash fantasy, which basically follows a young girl called Katie and her ex-boyfriend Ezra, and they end up caught up in this very political war between two huge corporations which are fighting against each other. It is obviously, you start off on a planet, but it is ended up set in space, and it just goes on, and it's very, very good, and it's like multimedia and everything. You have illustrations, you have transcripts, you have emails, etc., and it's so good and I really enjoy it. So I have restarted this one and I am 150 pages into this one, so I am hoping to still finish it this coming week in this coming week's vlog, but I did get 150 pages into that one, so I am enjoying it again, though. Always do. 5 stars every time. I did start Death Note Black Edition Volume 1, which has both volumes 1 and 2. You know, I didn't think I was going to enjoy this because the guy in it, the Shingami guy, freaks me out like nobody's business, but the more I read it, the more I'm getting okay with it. This is following Light Yagami, who's an straight A student, and he basically ends up getting hold of this death note, which when you write a person's name in it, within 40 seconds they will die of a heart attack unless you specify otherwise. The death note belongs to the Shingami, and basically they end up kind of working together. Light kind of gets this god complex where he wants to eradicate his like hometown, well, his city of criminals, etc., and it just ends up going way beyond what he was planning on doing, but he doesn't seem to have any concerns about that. So it's very good. I'm really enjoying it. I've picked this one for a host favourite. This is Holly's favourite, Spoops. So I'm really enjoying it. Holes, good shout. There's no pages, but I'm up to chapter 12, so I'm here. I've only got this lot left to go, because obviously with a manga, you read it this way. Rather than this way. I don't know how to explain that. You read it the wrong way around. For us, anyway. So I have this lot left to go. Again, hoping to finish this week, if not today. So enjoying this one, having a good time with it. And then I did last night start the Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. And I'm reading this one because it's Jade's Patreon buddy read for this month. And I thought if I don't pick it up now, I probably never will, despite the fact that I was keen for picking it up. I was intrigued as to why there are so many mixed reviews for this one, because there is a lot of mixed reviews. And I know, again, this is on host fave for Ashley, so I did want to pick this one up. I am intrigued by it, and so far I'm having a good time. I'm on chapter 4, space, and that is page 113. So I read 113 pages of this last night, and I'm really enjoying it. This is following 6 different characters, so you've got 6 different POVs, which a lot of the bad reviews does go on about the fact that there's too many POVs. However, if you listen to the audiobook, every single character has a different narrator. This is a full cast narration, and you can really tell which the different characters are. So not only that, but it says it at the beginning of the chapter. But I'm enjoying it so far. I'm having a really good time with it, following 6 different characters, and they end up being invited to take part in what can only be deemed as like a competition. Only one of them can win, and it's for a prestigious position at this place. So they've all got different types of magic, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm really enjoying the magic system, which for me, I said this to Jade last night on her sprints. She said that so far she's just meh about it. She reckons she's going to DNF it, but she said that so far she is intrigued enough to want to continue. I said to her that I'm enjoying it so far. The writing style is very pretentious and very pompous, like even from the first line, which is what Jade said as well, and that's why she also got the audiobook. She said there's no way I can physically read this because it's so pretentious. And it is very, very pretentious and very pompous, but the audiobook really helps make it a lot easier to get through. And because I'm enjoying the magic system, that's something I haven't had in such a long time, because I've been in such a heavy fantasy slump since like September last year. So the fact that I'm even enjoying the magic system is a big yes for me. So I am hoping to continue enjoying this, and again, want to get through it this week. This is the gorgeous, oh, it's my plant. This is the gorgeous Feraloot edition. I have taken the dust jacket off so I don't spoil it. But yeah, so far enjoying this. So those are the 3 books that I did start this week. I haven't obviously finished anything this week. So that's where I'm at. But, oh wait, I did start Delilah Green Doesn't Care as well by Ashley Herring Blake, which I haven't gotten too far into, to be perfectly honest. I only got 25 pages. I really need to get shifty on with this because we need to do the live show for Cliterature Book Club. But that's it. That's what I started this week. I haven't finished anything. It's been a very busy week for me with Thomas's birthday. It was his birthday on Thursday. We had a birthday party at my brother's for him on Saturday. So yeah, it's been a very busy week. And I've got another busy week and weekend coming up this weekend, and then it's Yalk the week after. So it's all systems go. So yeah, that's everything. I hope you have enjoyed this reading vlog. Chat to me in the comments down below if you want to let me know you were here but don't want to chat to me specifically. Leave me a dinosaur emoji for Thomas, because he loves dinosaurs and he had a dinosaur themed birthday party. I think I've left some clips in of his birthday, so chat to me in the comments down below. Leave a dinosaur emoji if you wanna, and I shall speak to you in the next one. Bye for now.